Hey there, Pisces. How you doing? My name's LJ, and you found LJ's Thriving Energy. Welcome. Thank you so much. These are messages for January 23rd through the 31st, 2020. And just so you know, I'm not sure if you already know this, you probably do, but Pisces, now in the tarot card, since this is a learning channel, I want to tell you guys, because I always look these things up and try to figure out all these things myself. So I figure I'll help you guys too. Your card in the tarot cards is the moon. This is the major arcana cards. So each of us, like I'm a Capricorn, and my card in the tarot deck is typically looked at as the devil. Or like Leo's card is the strength card. So all those major arcanas each have a sign attached to that card. So it's kind of interesting, isn't it? So today I pulled one card from your Sacred Wealth Code. Your Sacred Wealth Code. And that actually is the Muse. This is one of my favorite cards out of this deck. I love this card. So we're going to read about that. We're going to do the spread. I got this spread out of Labyrinthos online. If you Google Labyrinthos, Labrynthos, they have a lot of good stuff about the tarot. So get on there. They got a ton of spreads and things. But I found this one. It's called the Jungian Archetypes. It's spelled Jungian, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But Jungian archetypes are certain character or behavior models that we sometimes subconsciously use to shape our own personalities. So it's a 5-card pull, and I'm going to use the fairy tarot cards for this today. If I do need to pull a clarifier, I do have my universal tarot deck. But without further ado, let's pull in the protection bell and let's clear our energies. So if you'll just take a few moments out of your day and just close your eyes and take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Let's let this bell clear your energies. Think about opening up your heart space as well. Allowing that beautiful, pure white light energy from the divine to come into your heart space and into your inner child, your soul, your higher self. I now ask for the presence of the divine to guide and protect all of us throughout our day. I ask for a bubble of pure white light energy to surround each of us always. And I ask only that love be able to come and go from our energy fields. Archangel Michael, please walk before us and protect us, our families, our loved ones, always. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so anyway, I did shuffle these cards, shuffled. I cut them so they're ready to go. Let's look at the Muse, though. I'm going to read this part from the book because it's so good. Oh, it's page 46. And that does break down to a 10, the 4 and the 6. So the Muse, let me show you what it says. So if you'd like, you can always pause this and read it at your leisure. There's one more page, yeah. Your high value gifts. And you have many, my beautiful Pisces. All right, so let's see the Muse. Check out this beautiful Muse card. I love the colors. Beautiful crown chakra color, that pink. All right, I inspire. That's your mantra. I inspire and I am inspired. Cool. Your soul desire to be a channel for creativity and genius. Your purpose, to make life a form of art. Your shadow side can be your inner critic, control issues, maybe you're scattered, and lack of follow-through. The Muse is the creative voice of the soul. If you're working with the Muse archetype, you have a direct connection with divine inspiration. As a muse, your purpose and mission is to make life a form of art. Oh, you are smart, creative, and sensitive. You have your own personal style and authentic stance, which you express through your work in the world. The muse in you is an introvert by nature. You can easily shut out the external noise of the world to hear the creative whisper of your soul. You are an exceptional collaborator who gives inspiration and clarity to and facilitates growth in all those whom you encounter. One of your superpowers is to help those around you breathe life into their dreams. The muse needs to be worshipped and adored. When she is, she will appear on call to pour her ingenious nectar into your next great idea for your business, art, or collaboration. You know how to court her, even when she becomes elusive for others. That makes you one of the best collaborators that an artist, entrepreneur, or leader can have. Now, the shadow side of the muse, the inner critic, is the voice that doubts, judges, and criticizes the muse's unseen gifts, and seeks to squelch the muse's inspiration. When you are in the shadow of the muse, you may let other people's opinions rob you of your innate knowing, or feel unable to follow through on your divinely inspired ideas. Jumping from one project to the next, frustrated and anxious, you may fail to bring anything to completion or reap the rewards of your creative work. If you find yourself in the shadow of the muse, it's important to take some time to get quiet and go within, so you can hear the voice of your soul louder than the ranting of your inner critic or the opinions of others. Now, your high-value gifts are inspired genius, imaginative. You're a channel for others' creative ideas. You're a visionary, a collaborator, and an original thinker. Your inspired action plan is: I quiet my mind and open to my high-value gifts of soul inspiration to co-create my truth with the universe and others. Beautiful. Oh, I am loving that. I always consider myself a muse. You know, I really do try to inspire others and help with creativity. And so I think you're like that too, aren't you, Pisces? It's amazing. Okay, so your first card we're going to look at is your persona. How are you being perceived? How does what others think of you affect the situation? Oh, you're being seen as, I wonder if you've got some memories. You're being seen as somebody who looks back and appreciates the memories of the past and pulls only the good from the past. That's great. Actually, it kind of goes along with being the muse, doesn't it? So this Six of Summer is actually the Six of Cups. Children or childhood. It has something to do with children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. People are seeing you as remembering events maybe differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So that's interesting, how people perceive you. Kind of a dreamlike state, isn't it? They see you as very beautiful. I mean, look at her. She's just beautiful. She's shining. She looks so happy, and he just loves watching her. This little fairy here. All these beautiful flowers, though. Something real good about that. You're perceived well. Male or female, you're perceived very well. In a nice light, right? Now, this next card's your shadow. What am I ashamed of? Ten of Summer is Ten of Cups. What do I want to hide? What do I not want to acknowledge? Are you not wanting to acknowledge that you've become the Ten of Cups? Or do you not want to acknowledge that you're trying to be the Ten of Cups? You're trying to get your happiness, your emotional fulfillment. Maybe you're seeing, oh, well, can I get my emotional fulfillment from my past? That's interesting. Your shadow side is saying, you know, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Your shadow side may not be allowing that to come in. You're raising children wisely, or are you? Are you raising them wisely, or can people trust you? Your shadow side, there may be a need to be more trustworthy. Maybe you're having some issues with raising your children. Maybe, you're feeling like maybe you're not being the best parent right now. And look at that. Look at it deep. Go inward in your meditation and decide, what could you do to be a better parent? Maybe you are a better, maybe that's your goal, is to become a better parent. That's a beautiful thing. 10 of Cups, I can't fault you there. We all want to be better parents, right? Yeah, don't kick yourself. Don't bring back all these memories. Don't bring back bad memories. Because let that go. You can't live in the past anymore, right? So your shadow side, 10 of Cups. You want that emotionally fulfilling life with your family and friends. But for some reason, something's blocking that. I wonder what's going on there. So the next one is your anima. What anima? A-N-I-M-A. What is your divine feminine saying? So if you were thinking only of your happiness, what would you do? Ooh, the Ace of Spring is what you would do, huh? I love it. Your feminine side wants to be in nature, wants those flowers all around her. Your feminine side wants you to take action. Instead of just sitting around in little dreamland, your feminine side wants you to take some action. Be fearless. Happily pursue your most treasured dreams. There's some amazing career opportunities, and your feminine side wants you to be able to spot them. Perhaps. If you're only thinking of your true happiness, what would you do? I love it. Would you live by a lake or some form of water? Do you need to take action towards that? Towards what you actually want? Your feminine side wants that 10 of Cups. What's holding you back from that 10 of Cups? It's time to take action. Very interesting. So your happiness is all about a new beginning. A new beginning in your emotional stability, getting control of your emotions. Seems like you're all emotionally sapped up, emotionally all sappy. Was looking back in the past, right? So the past is the past, people. I know. Take the good memories, bring them forward, but leave all the rest of the crap, right? Now your masculine side. Let's see what your divine masculine side is saying. What should I consider? What are my drives or my duties? The masculine side is saying 4 of Cups, 4 of Summer. Maybe you're a little distracted. Masculine side saying, come on, don't be so distracted. You're failing to see a magical opportunity that's like right in front of you. Look at this little child, like right in front of you. Are you kind of ignoring your child? Maybe that's part of the problem with the 10 of Summer, right? You want that emotionally fulfilling life with your family and your friends. You want to raise your kids right, but are you spacing out and not watching your kids? That's interesting, isn't it? Are you a little bit depressed? For some reason, depression came to my mind on that. Taking someone or something for granted. Do you feel that these kids are always going to be there? They're always going to be kids? Kids grow up, remember? Kids grow up just like we did. We grew up, right? Discontentment with life. Being distracted or failing to see a magical opportunity. So, I wonder if you need to go out into nature, maybe get some exercise, maybe go into meditation, see what's being offered to you, because there's something that you're missing here. You're missing it, and it might be because of a depression too, huh? Maybe if you get some professional help. Can't hurt, right? Do what you have to do to make yourself well. Masculine side is saying, make yourself well. You're distracted. You can't see the opportunities in front of you. You're taking your partner for granted. Maybe you're taking your children for granted. Maybe you're taking your job for granted. I don't know. But for some reason, you're discontented with life, and the masculine side of you is saying, I want to be happy. I want to see opportunities. I don't want to be distracted. I want to take care of my kids. I want to take care of my husband, my wife. You know? Lots of summer. We have three cup cards and one wand card. Now the fifth card I'm going to pull is all about self. What does my heart of heart want? What are my true desires? Interesting, your true desires is the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords. So your true desire is to make a decision. Maybe you need to make that decision to go get some help. Pisces, what's going on in your world? Maybe a loved one needs help. Maybe you need to make a decision to help that loved one. Indecision is holding you back, and it's probably holding back your positive vibrations in life too, keeping you down into the lower vibrations. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. So you have to look out for number one for sure. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. That's interesting. This is all about emotions. All these cups cards are all about emotions. So you're all trapped in your past. You're trapped in wanting to become the Ten of Cups. You want this happy life. And then you got the Four over here, the Four of Summer also, which is saying you're distracted. You're failing to see opportunities. This is crazy, isn't it? So there's a lot of emotional work, it seems like, that needs to be done. But that's okay. You can do it. You're strong. I know you are. Or you wouldn't have gotten this far, right? All you got to do is make that decision, that Two of Swords decision. Because indecision is holding you back. Now, if you want to get better, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to look out for number one. What's best for you and the people around you. That's the decision you need to make. What's in your best interest first, and then everyone's best interests. It's always about you first, and lead from your heart. This decision needs to be made from your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Very interesting. I love this because it's really pinpointing what's going on, isn't it? You want to be a better mom. You want to be a better dad. You know, maybe you're spending just a little too much time in the past with memories in your head. Get out of your head. If you want to get that ten of Cups, you're going to have to get out of your head. You're going to have to get control of your emotions. So do whatever you need to do to get control of your emotions. If that means going out exercising, if that means more meditation, if that means getting a professional to help you, that's okay. But if you do nothing, indecision is holding you back. If you do nothing, right? Okay. You are the muse. I want you to inspire. I want you to inspire your family. Let's get you to turn this around. You got so much that you can do. You are ultimately, deep down in your soul, you're very inspirational. You are the muse. But something happened which made you kind of stuck. So let's come back to the muse. Be that muse again. Be that muse for your children. Be that muse for your family and friends. They want to see you inspired, and they want to be inspired by you. All right? Beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to share this with a family member or a friend that you think Pisces might need to know about it, or maybe a cross-watcher. Interesting, isn't it? Well, thank you so much, you guys. I love you, and I will see you next week. It'll be that first week of February, okay? All right, so take care, and take care of yourself and your family. All my love. Bye-bye.